Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. We have another campaign for you today from Grimdark Legends. This is featuring the Black Templars again, and they are fighting an unknown enemy. What you are looking at is the relevant sections, or are the relevant sections of a Black Templar frigate. Now, if you saw the Voice of the Emperor campaign, and if you haven't, I suggest you go back and watch it. There's some fluff and lore in there about Torvast, and then the mission that he's on. We're going to be using one of the items and some of the things that he got in that previous campaign. So go check it out if you haven't seen it yet. It's called Voice of the Emperor. So this frigate is in orbit over an Imperial world, lightly populated, recently colonized, and there's a couple moons nearby. But the Templars thought it would be a good out-of-the-way place to transfer a very special warrior over to the Torvast Crusade. So down here we have a Chaplain Dreadnought, and his name is Baroness. Chaplain Dreadnought Baroness. And he is being transferred from his previous crusade to the Torvast Crusade, and they are here to pick him up. Now, when the Torvast and his ship came in to orbit, they did not receive any hails and did not receive any communication response from this frigate. It's called the Herald of the Blade. And when they scan it, they see that there are life signs aboard that's about commensurate with the crew of a frigate, but there's no movement. And so Torvast has decided to take himself and an elite crew down into the ship to investigate and see what's going on. So, Chaplain Torvast, if you'd like to tell us exactly what we've got going on here with our loadout.
So yeah, Torvast and his crew of bruisers are going to board this thing, and Torvast, again, he hasn't changed, so he has Relic has been Connection to Fury, Strength plus 2, AP minus 3, flat 3 damage, 6 are mortal wounds. He also has a Warlord trait, Our Resolve, which is an extra wound and a 6 up feel more pain. And then 2 Hammernators, Terminator with Cyclone Missile Launcher, Assault Cannon, and the Sergeant has Power Shield.
Alright, fantastic. That is excellent. He will be starting with 3 command points. That'll be the only ones we have for this mission. So we are going to deploy on this board, and we'll be back with some more of the story and with the deployment next. So the Templars' boarding craft has landed successfully. The ship is eerily quiet, and as they patrol towards where the Chaplain Dreadnought lies in state, and over here is the Teleportarium, and then over here are just some storage areas and other mobilization points for troops on the ship. And as they patrol into this area, they notice that the entire ship has a pink haze in it. It doesn't seem to harm them in any way, but it flows and eddies against the circulation. It moves in strange ways and seems to have a bit of a mind of its own. And the Templars have made their way here, and they encounter the first souls they've seen. These 5 Templars right here, and they are frozen stiff, paralyzed, seeming in mid-patrol or running somewhere, about to swing a weapon. It's very interesting that they're stuck like that. And that is where we're going to start our first turn. So, what would you like to do, Brother Chaplain?
So not move through them, correct?
Right. Yeah, not right now. You'd have to, I guess, pick them up and bear hug them.
So Torvast, if I say Torvast yells at them, does that have to do anything? Wait, this is 40k. That don't make charisma checks.
Nope, not yet. I mean, we do have D&D elements, so maybe someday. So yeah, you can yell. You can, say hello. However Templars say hello. Whatever you do, they do not respond. They don't, not even blinking. They're frozen solid in mid action.
Okay. Well, in that case, I guess we'll go to the command phase. So litany. I'm going to do litany of battle.
Okay. Which is?
Reroll all failed hits, so fight phase.
Okay. Roger that.
Goes off.
Goes off. All right. Goes off on a 3. Fantastic. All right.
And movement phase.
Yep. We will come back after we've moved. Okay, the Templars have finished their movement phase. They have moved forward and opened this door right here. They come into this room. They see there's 5 neophytes frozen, just like this group right here with this purple mist floating around. And then we also have a servitor with a multi-melta right here. And as they move through, they begin to hear a cackle, an insane cackle of laughter And this door opens, and a Death Jester is on the other side. And so he yells, he says, "Come, manlings, follow me," and then laughs. And he takes out from his cloak a grenade, and he throws it into the middle of these guys. There's no explosion, though, at least not fire and fragments like you would expect, but a turquoise powder flies out of it. And as that happens, this door shuts again, and these guys wake up. And then they turn and look at you, and they say, "Alien." And they open fire. So we're back with the Templars shooting phase. This door has shut, but the Templars can hear the echoes of the laughter following through the halls. So we've decided to shoot. How are we going to do this, Chaplain Torvast?
As I said, we're going to try to lightly wound them and put them in the Salazan coma. Like, do enough damage where they're down, because Torvast, while it hurts, it's not his mission. He has a feeling that there's nothing he can do to rouse them with fiery litanies and chants, and he can't afford to spend time to go in there and actually put them in. He realizes he has a feeling that it needs to move faster. So yeah, we're going to try to lightly wound them.
Okay, roger that. Light wound rolls. And roll right over here then. Are we doing bolters first? Assault cannon?
We'll do storm bolters first.
Storm bolters. All right, we got
trees.
trees. Okay.
How do I do 40k again?
Right.
Was that right?
It's all right.
That many?
We'll get back into it.
Not that bad. And
4s. That's a pretty good roll.
yeah. That's 1, 2, 3. That's 8.
8 wounds.
No,
Okay.
Because we are the ghost.
Yep. Okay. And make my armor saves. Why?
Scouts. I did armor saves.
Oh, the scouts do. Okay, I'll just re-roll. So, what do we have over here? We got 3 regular Marines and 2 scouts. So, I will be taking these on the regular Marines until they die. So, they have 2 wounds apiece. So, roll there. Okay, first regular Marine's good. Second one is good. Third one is good. Oh, shoot. All right, one of them takes 1 wound. One of the normal Marines, so I'll mark that up in a minute. Okay.
Okay, the assault cannon.
All right, shooting into the same unit.
On 4s.
Okay.
Statistics.
Yep.
And 3s. All hitting AP minus 1. AP minus 2.
Yep, that's right. Devastator Doctrine. Okay, so we need 5. So regular Marine with 1 wound. Okay, he's dead. And
Lightly
then
wounded.
and this guy makes both his saves. So we take he is removed as a lightly wounded casualty. I will not take the lightning claws.
Tis a flesh wound.
It is indeed. Okay. What's next?
The Cyclone Missile Launcher, which will shoot frag. So 2d6. There's 2 missiles. Is that right?
You shoot twice. Let's check. I forgot the stat line. Okay, we've looked it up. Heavy 2d3. Respectable. All right, we got 4 shots, and then hitting on 4s. Heavy weapon. Only 1 hit. Okay.
Wounding on 4s. AP minus 1.
Yep, because of Devastator Doctrine. All right, I'm going to take this on a neophyte. Oh, he fails. Okay. So we've got a neophyte gone. All right. Do we have any more shooting?
Nope. No, that's everybody.
That's
I shot
everybody?
Torvast with them.
Okay. Are you going to charge?
I as well.
Okay.
This will get a little funky, but yeah.
Going to charge into here?
Yeah.
And just so everyone's aware, each guy in here is considered an independent character.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're all just independent characters for this mission. Yeah,
Okay.
so we don't have to worry. And they're a squad of 5 anyway. They don't have 6, so they don't have to have that 2 within 2 inch new coherency rules.
Do I roll the charges individually?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we'll get assault cannon bro in there first.
Okay.
Which is
Black Templars can re-roll. 4 is enough.
definitely.
Oh yeah, you're in there. 4 is good. Okay.
I'm not gonna be able to get that many guys in there actually. I'm a half inch of a half inch, right?
Yeah, but you have to get in. You have to get within an inch of one of the units that you charged. So I don't know. I don't think you can fit another guy in there.
No, I don't. This is all power fisted.
You want to think about it for a second?
I don't think I can get anybody else in there because if I would, I would charge this guy in there.
Okay. Yeah.
I'll see if I can make the charge because there's no Overwatch anyway. And if you can't fit him, we'll just.
I don't think he can fit Yeah, and I don't think there's room. So we'll just do the attacks.
Okay. He gets 3 attacks, right? 2 attack space, +1 for shock assault, or is it 3 attack space +1?
Let's check. I haven't looked at Terminators in a while. Yep, 2 attack space, +1 for shock assault, so he has 3.
Yep, 3 are hitting on 4s, re-rolling because of Litany of Hate from Torvast.
All right. Okay, 2 hits so far.
2 hits.
2 hits. All right.
And
2s.
2s.
All right, that's a
AP
couple wounds.
-3.
3. All right, so I'm gonna take these on my normal Marines. So I make 1 and I fail 1. So D3 damage, 3 up and he's dead. All right, you get 1 of the normal Marines. We'll take the guy without the lightning claws. So they will hit back now. So this sword brother down here has 3 attacks, 2 base, 1 for shock assault, and the neophyte will
And
pile in.
+1 for
Lightning claws. Yeah, you're right. He's got 4, so he's hitting on 3s. Oh, 2 hits. Wounding on 4s and re-rolling. All right, 1 wound, AP -2.
So 4.
Yep,
Makes it.
got it. Okay. Neophyte will pile in right here, and he has a chain sword, shock assault, and 1 attack. So here's this. He hits twice. It's not wound. He fails to wound. Okay. So that was the end. That was the end of that turn for the Templars. There's no morale or anything to take, not for these insane guys. And you do notice these guys are they're yelling and screaming. They're in the middle of a battle. They think they're fighting aliens. And so we are going to go on to the enemies. The enemies turn 1 next. Okay, so we're finished with the enemies turn 1 movement phase. The Death Jester has opened this door and thrown another of the turquoise grenades filled with the powder to wake these guys up, and they charge right at the Templars, screaming bloody murder and purge the heretic and the unclean. So they are going to move in right there, and the Templars can hear this guy's laughter again as he chuckles, and they actually hear the door shut again on this side, and he disappears. Yep, indeed. Same.
Purging for the end.
There you go. There you go. All right, so we'll be back next with the shooting phase for the Templars. Okay, shooting phase. We are going to start with the Servitor with the multi-melter right here. He is going to draw a bead on the Terminator with Thunderhammer and Storm Shield. So he has a ballistic skill of 4, and he misses. The melt-a-shot goes wide. And then we have 4 bolt pistols, same target from the... Ooh, only 2 hit. Wounding on 4s. That's 2 wounds at AP nothing.
2 upstairs.
Okay, got him. Ping, ping. They bounce off. That's the end of the shooting
He got a
phase.
pistol over here.
Oh, you're right. He's got a pistol down in there. We'll fire with him. He hits. He wounds. Can you make a 2-up save? You can. All right. It's easy to be generous with Terminators with that 2-up save. All right. Fantastic. So now these guys are a unit. They are going to charge. And oh, I'm a fool. I had 5 bolt pistols in there. Let me roll this last one. Hit. No wounds. All right. It all happened. That unit is going to charge into the Thunderhammer, and they are going to make it in. We will move them and be right back. All right, guys, we're here at the beginning of the fight phase, and these neophytes are attacking the Thunderhammer Storm Shield Terminator. They had 15 attacks. I made this roll right here. Not too shabby. Only dropped 4 of them. Now I am wounding on 4s. Oh, that's ugly. 4. 4 wounds, no AP.
2 ups. Drops a wound.
Drops 1. All right. Excellent. Okay.
Now,
That's good.
I can't stay there. I gotta figure out who gets to go. Well, these guys are already attacked, so I might as well go here.
Yeah, definitely go over there.
Okay, so 2 attacks. Litany of Hate is still active. So
This is from a power fist.
Yep, 4's reloading.
All right, 2 hits, that's good. 2s.
2 wounds, if -3.
All right, so I'm gonna take 1 on the lightning claw dude. He fails, and the neophyte does not get a save. So roll a d3 for the normal marine. He's dead.
Yep. And
Okay.
the neophyte.
He only has 1. He only has 1 wound. So, yep. You take them down. Excellent. Okay, now your Thunderhammer gets to hit back. Yep. Little consolidation.
Yep. And he's going to lightly attack them.
Okay.
Like,
Is his Thunderhammer on?
no.
No?
That'd be
Okay.
bad.
Thunderhammer's off, but he's still gonna hit him. All right,
Okay.
he's got his attacks.
3 attacks. Hitting on 4s, you roll.
All right, it's all well and good.
2 hits.
All right, 2s to kill.
Oh, only kills 1.
All right, you don't want to use,
Lightly wounding.
right? You want to use a command point on that one, or are you going to save him?
Nah. 2 up armor saves are
Gotcha.
good.
All right, so there's that guy right there. That is the end of combat. There's no morale or anything to do. One of the Terminators took a wound.
He can strike, can't he? He's within an inch of the model, or half inch of the model, less than a half inch of the model.
It's not a unit. They're all independent
Oh, right.
characters. Yep. So no biggie. Yeah, but he'll get to charge next turn.
Okay.
So perfect. We'll come back with the Templars movement phase next. Okay, the Templars have moved. We're gonna roll the litany right now. I know it's slightly out of order, but that's what we're gonna do. So,
Litany of hit again.
all right. Ooh, command point. Okay.
It's not meant to happen.
Ooh, okay. Not this game. I think Torvast is probably a little taken aback by fighting his own brothers.
Yeah.
This is definitely an interesting situation. So, excellent. So the movement phase is over. We're sending half of the party this way, half the party this way. So we are going to see what happens next. What would you like to do in the shooting phase?
Yeah.
All right. Cycle missile launcher, attacking and trying to end this multi-melted threat.
Okay, we'll do form stall bolter shots first.
Into the
Melted burrow.
okay, so all its stuff is all attacks? Okay. Gotcha.
I mean, these guys are in combat, so.
Gotcha.
So 2 hits and strength 3, or T3?
Yeah.
So 3s. 1 wound, AP -1.
Makes the save.
Okay.
With his 5 up armor.
Frag missile.
Frag missile?
2d3 shots. 5 shots.
5 shots. Perfect. Okay.
That'll work. And 4s.
Ooh. Ooh.
That's just weird.
Yeah. It's a full house. All right.
Okay, and then 3s. 2 wounds, no AP.
All right. So 5 up. All right. He's dead. You got him. Just barely. You shot all your weapons at him, and the last bullet nailed him. All right.
And there's...
You don't have any pistols or anything. These guys are in combat, so you want to just move straight in?
Yeah, well, he can get in there, right? I mean, because now I would have moved him.
This guy can get in.
Yeah, so he's in, right?
Yeah.
We'll just leave him.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's in.
So, well, he's going to charge. If
Yeah.
That's the case. So he's in. There's really no one else to do it. So 3. So tree, hitting on 4s, no rerolling, unfortunately.
Okay.
Dang.
1 hit. Okay.
And
Killing on 2s.
Yep.
All right. That's good enough.
Cramps enough.
Yep. Lost another guy. Now it is my turn
That's right.
to go. Yep. So no shock assault this time, but I still do get 6 attacks. And that's 7 dice I have in my hand. So hitting on 3s. Ooh. Not rolling too well. Either one of us. Okay. 1 wound. No AP.
Save.
Made it. Okay. Great. And the second Thunderhammer.
Yep. 2 attacks, hitting on 4s, and killing that.
Okay. All right. We got another one down.
Like, sorry, lightly.
Yep. Lightly wounding. Something the Space Marines don't practice very often.
Like, I just imagine the guy just, instead of like, crumping, you should boink right in the gut and should
Just solar plexus, knock the wind out of him.
Yeah.
Makes sense to me. Excellent. Okay. We will come back with turn 2 for the adversaries. Okay, we're here at the end of the movement phase for the adversaries, turn 2. And as you can see, nothing has changed. There's some banging and clanging going on back here, and that hideous alien laughter from the Death Jester is constant. We'll just say that. Although it sounds a little bit far away right now. So we're just going to move right into the shooting phase and then the fight phase with these neophytes here. So pistols going into the Thunderhammer Storm Shield. That's 1 hit. And that's a wound.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that's a...
You're AP -1, right?
No,
Don't you have to automatically move to the tactical doctrine?
it's a pistol.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, pistol is assault.
So
Yep,
2 up.
no biggie.
Take.
Okay. All right, now they're going to have their 4 attacks with their combat blades. That's 4 hits. And 3 wounds. All right.
2 ups.
What do we got here?
Awesome.
All right, you made them. I need that AP. Okay. Hit them back.
Yep. Oops. I guess we'll just roll these all together.
Yeah.
Okay. On 4s.
These are the 2 Thunderhammers. Oh,
Yeah.
nice roll. This is looking bad for the last two
Lightly
neophytes.
tapping them on 2s.
Okay,
They're lightly tapped.
they were tapped. Fantastic. I'll remove those models and we'll come back with the Templars next turn. So we'll see what we decide. Are we going to keep going through here? Are we going to reconsolidate and move up through this door? Do these doors even open? We're going to find out next turn. So we're back here with the Templars at the end of their movement phase. So these Terminators have moved along here. They decided to stay separated. And Torvast and his 2 companions come into this room. They see that the Chaplain Dreadnought is not where he should be. The casket has been removed to some other location. And at the same time they finish their movement, a gaggle of
Adversaries.
hostile Templars come through. And another thing that happens, you hear a banging on this door. Ceramite beating on steel. And you hear, "Brother, open the door! Open the door!" They heard the fighting. And then well, who knows? We may or may not open the door. So, this is where we are right now. And Templar's shooting phase, well, Chaplain Torvast's shooting phase. What would you like to do?
Torvast is getting more and more angry because his brother isn't there. Somebody moved him.
Indeed.
And
Chaplain Dreadnought missing. Not a good day for...
Nothing for these guys to do, so we're going to turn around and lightly wound.
Okay. I do want to point out one thing, that you can forego a phase and close the door if you want. Because you did not crump it open.
Okay.
So that's just to be aware that you guys, you would know that you could close the door.
That's interesting. I will get off my lid. I'm actually going to do the protection.
Okay, so that's going to give 5 feel no pain?
Yeah, but you said these are different units.
Yep, so you can put it on an individual or put it on himself.
He already has a 6 up.
Okay.
No, we're just doing the battle then.
Okay.
Tree goes off this time.
Goes off, that's a 3. Okay, fantastic.
I need to have a think.
All right, no problem. While you're thinking, I'll show everyone down here. We got 2 plasma guns, we got lightning claws, we got chain swords. If they get in close, they could do some damage. We'll be back once we've had our think. Chaplain Torvast has decided to not close the door. He's going to leave that avenue open. Okay, what are we starting with?
The assault cannon.
All right, assault cannon right here, going into this squad right down here.
Yes. Hitting on 4s.
Ooh.
You're going back to the range, bro.
Ooh.
Going back to the range. And on 3s. AP minus 1.
All right. Make the save.
All right, and 8 storm bolters.
Okay.
Hang on.
It's a little better. It's a Yahtzee.
Wow.
It's pretty nice.
Daka.
Right? Yeah. Next campaign.
Yeah.
Orcs First Tiers. We'll do that.
4s. No, that's respectable. That's
It's a good roll.
4 AP. It was turn 3. I should have said if I was going. I'm going to. No, I'm going to go this. I should have said I went to the assault doctrine.
Okay.
So AP minus, or still AP.
Got it. Okay. I'm going to put them... Well, there's no neophytes there, so I'm just going to put them on... Oh, a wound. Okay. Stormbolters do 1 wound to one of the chainsword guys. All right. Excellent. So...
And I don't know if he's close enough to charge.
Yeah, that's going to be tight. I don't know if... And you need a 12. An 11. I think it's an 11-inch
You don't
charge.
think about knife head though, unless you... Do you have any CP?
Not that you know of.
Oh, great. So Torvast is... Yeah, Torvast.
He's charging back. Okay.
Charging back.
Interesting.
Let's...
Interesting. This, yeah, no Overwatch because they're insane. All right. Well, you careful what you wish for. You just might get it. All right. Well.
Yeah, these guys are out of charge range.
Yeah. All right. You just want to roll right into it.
Yep.
How many attacks does he have?
4.
4. Okay.
Litany of Hate is going, so 2's rerolling.
Okay. All right.
All hits.
Should be 3s.
Yeah, 3s.
Yeah.
6s are...
Ooh, only 2 wounds. All right. What's
minus 3.
3? All right.
3
So
damage.
okay, 2 have been killed. All right,
Lightly
and
wounded.
lightly. Yes, you're right. Removed from play, one way or the other. All right, so I'll remove 2 of these guys, and those lightning claws are gonna hit back next. Okay, Chaplain Torvast takes down 2 of them, but now he's faced with lightning claws and sergeants with plasma guns that are always on overcharge. So here are the lightning claws hitting on 3s. Ooh, that could have been better. Wounding on 4s, re-rolling because of lightning claws. Okay, only 2 wounds. 4 up save either way. Because you're in Terminator, so it's AP minus 2. So 4s. You make them both. That was pretty key. I didn't roll well, and that was heat. That could have gotten ugly. Okay, chainswords are going to attack now. We've got 1 base and then
No,
chain
he's
sword and
charged.
shock assault.
Two. He's not a neophyte. He's a full guy.
Oh, so he's got 2?
Yeah, he's 4 attacks.
All right. I'll hit and 3 wounds. AP. He's got a chain. I think all chain swords have AP -1 now. I think I whiffed on that earlier.
Oh,
So he does have AP -1. Yep,
so
no worries.
3 ups.
Yep. Takes a
And
wound.
6 up feeling okay.
Oh, yes. Well, all right.
He's angry.
Fantastic. There he is. Okay. And you still hear banging on this door right here. And that's the end of the turn.
Yep.
All right. Well, it is now the adversary's turn. So we will be back after their movement. The enemies have finished their movement phase, and all we see is this door open and the Death Jester peering through. He doesn't fire, though. In fact, he speaks to you. And I realized as we started this campaign that I did not practice speaking in haiku. So I am not going to speak his exact line.
We'll translate.
Yes, but in eloquent High Gothic, he says to the effect in his poetic verse that if you want to see your brother again, you will follow me. And then the door shuts and he disappears. I will replace the door in a moment, but he runs back through that room. And you know that this way is the teleportarium, because you know your ships. So that's what we've got right here. All I'm gonna do for now is this stuff down here. So we've got 1 pistol, and I will make that roll. That's a hit. It's not a wound. All right. And now we're just gonna hit with our lightning claws and chainsword again. So that is going to be 4 hits. 4 is to wound, re-rolling because of lightning. Don't need to re-roll. That is 4 4-up saves, sir. 1 damage apiece. Takes another wound. Oh, yep. 6 I feel no pain. Torvast is proof against Templars. I guess who would have thought? Who would have known? You know, it's never been done.
Even though they're ensorcelled, whatever, by warp shenanigans, PG version of it, they know it's Chaplain Torvast. If they hit him, he's going to hurt them.
They're in trouble. They're in big trouble. Okay, I'm gonna do the chain sword now. So without shock assault, I do believe that's 3 attacks. 2 hits, 2 wounds, AP -1, so you need 3s. Feel no pain.
Oh!
This is getting out of hand. This is not. Sometimes I just want to quit.
He's gonna hit back.
That was great. Okay, I like that. It's making too much sense.
All hit.
Okay.
We're in assault doctrine now, so that's an auto wound.
Okay.
Not the sickest one. And then 3s. 2 wounds, AP -4, flat 3 damage.
Okay.
Oh, wait,
Is that a mortal wound?
That's also a mortal wound. So you take your 5 up, feel no pain.
Okay. Yep, they are Templars. So here's the 5. He fails. Okay. So it was 2.
So that's 3. That's 3 gone.
3
And
gone.
then 1 took a mortal wound.
Okay. So these guys are gone, and one of the Sword Brothers has. Thank you. Has a wound. All right. We'll come back with the Templars' turn next. We're here at the end of the Templars' movement phase, and we're permanently in the Assault Doctrine now. We just rolled off camera for the litany. It did not go off, so there are no active litanies right now. And we have advanced these Terminators back in this direction and have brought these Terminators back around as well. So for tactical reasons, or for Torvast?
You can't trust those units. So you don't do what they want you to do, which is probably what they want you to do. We're Templars and we don't care.
All right. And so we're regrouping, and we're going to see what's going to happen.
We're going to see what's behind door number 2.
Okay, fantastic. So these guys are in combat, and these guys advance. They can't fire. These guys have no line of sight.
They didn't advance. They only moved 5 inches.
Oh, they didn't? I thought they advanced. Okay. So
yeah. Actually, so he's going to... There's no shooting to be done there. This guy's closer, so he's going to charge first.
okay.
Try to just...
Yeah, that sounds good. Go ahead and roll.
Yeah, because I can. 5 inches, I think that'll do it.
5? Yeah. 5 looks like it'll do it.
Okay.
We'll measure just to make sure. But
no point because they can't get in.
yep.
And, okay. We'll swing away with 3 powerful attacks.
All right, here they go.
On the forge.
No rerolls either. Oh, don't need them.
Auto wound.
Auto wound. Okay.
And 2.
Knights of
Crumping
Suspend.
actually,
Oh.
They're all AP -4 actually.
Oh yeah, AP -4, no save. All right, so those two guys with their lightning claws, they almost did some work, except for these feel no pains. So they are gone now, and it's now the enemy's turn next. Templars have consolidated in front of this door. Torvast still hears the banging, and the yelling, "Open the door, brother! Open the door!" is coming through. And the Xenos have had their turn, and nothing has happened. At least, not that we can see. And so we're back here with the Templars' next turn.
Okay. We want to hear what we're going to do.
Oh, yes.
Litany battle again.
Okay. All right. Chaplain Torvast is still a little under the weather from...
He's a little shaken. He's having to lightly wound his brothers.
Indeed, and yeah, that this frigate has been taken over somehow by... You've only seen one Harlequin so far. So this is, yeah, it's not good. And this purple mist is still swirling around everywhere. It's not affecting you guys. Your suits seem to be able to keep it out, but...
What's that song where it's the chase music? Remember that I'm talking about?
Yeah, is that something I should get for the soundtrack?
That's what it feels like.
Fair enough. All right. So what's...
Torvast does whatever Templar hand signals, or just boxes it and tactically wants to open this door.
Okay, we'll be back with an open door. Templars open the door into a small chapel, which no doubt dot any Templar ship with regularity. There's probably more chapels than heads on their ships. So, without thinking too hard about that, the door opens, and you can see the sergeant right here with the plasma who is banging on the door, and his squad behind him. One neophyte, probably a hazing session, probably necessary. But as he goes to bang again on the door and Torvast slides it open, he shoots the chaplain in the chest with his plasma gun as he yells, "Xenos." He thinks you're the enemy. He's overcharging. He hits. 2's to wound. That's a wound. 4 up and vulnerable save from the plasma. You make it. The Rosarius powers up. And there are bolt pistols in here though as well, and that combi melta as well. So the plasma bounces off. Here's the melta. That hits. It wounds. Can you make a 4 up and vulnerable save? Torvast is inviolable. All right, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bolt pistols. I have 6 dice in my hand. Here's 7. And that is 4 hits, wounding on 4s. It's 4 wounds, but you get 2 up save. They don't really have the doctrines right now. They're great. They're insane. I swear to God. 4 in a row?
No.
Nope. Okay. Finally, the melta and the plasma weren't enough. Maybe the Rosarius, it's having to recharge or something as they do this. So that is their turn for now. Well, shooting phase. This guy will charge. Yep. They are going to charge. And let me roll just to see how far I can move them. That's plenty. And so these guys are going to pile in here as we move in, and looks like we'll be able to get 3 guys in against Torvast. I'm gonna get the dice and we'll be right back. Okay, we've got the sergeant with his combat blade, and then we have the 2 chainsword marines. So here's the dice. Here's the sergeant. He hits 3 times, wounding on 4s. 3 wounds, no AP.
Oops.
6 up, feel no pain.
No.
Ooh, okay, he takes another wound. Now we have these dice for the chainsword. On 3s. And wounding on 4s. 3 up saves. Ooh. Uh-oh.
Well,
okay.
That's not good.
No, he's got 3 wounds left.
Yep.
All right. So that is the end of
I got a company.
the enemy's turn.
Yep, I got to hit him back.
Yep. Hit him back.
Vortex. I don't get to reroll. Crap. 2s. What's that?
All right.
All right, and 3s.
Ooh.
That's
Oh,
not good.
he was surprised. He was surprised. Maybe his armor is cramped a little bit from all those saves he was making with the Rosarius. Okay. Shoot, we'll come back with your turn next. We got to figure out what we're going to do. All right, we're here at the end of the Templars movement phase, the good guy Templars movement phase. And what do we got going on? What was our thought process here, Chaplain?
So, Torvast realizes that that's a trap. He was silly of him, so he told those guys, find the Xenos and purge him. And he called in his guys with storm shields, and they're gonna run in there and just plug the door with the storm shield and boot the Snoop over the storm shields.
Okay.
So he fell back.
Got it. That sounds like a plan. Perfect. I don't believe there's any shooting because you fell back, and I don't think you have any. He advanced.
I can throw a grenade.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
But Litany, I'm gonna try to cast Litany of Hate for sure.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and roll in here. No.
Command point.
Command point. All right. Pays off. We got one command point left.
Okay. And he's gonna check a crack grenade.
All right. They both can throw one.
Yeah,
there's two. There's two units there.
Okay. Crack grenade. So hitting on 3s. One hit.
All right. Strength 6. Yeah, so 3s.
AP -2, I think.
It's 1 or 2. They fail to save anyway. D3 damage. 2. All right. I will say that I took that on a Marine, not the neophyte. So, perfect.
And these guys, they're gonna charge, so we'll charge the front guy.
Okay. Oh
Definitely
yeah.
On.
Yeah.
And then the
Easy.
other guy with the hammer. Definitely.
7. Okay. Fantastic. So they're going to post up. We'll move them in and come back in the fight phase. All right, guys. We have 6 Thunderhammer attacks, hitting on 4s, re-rolling 1s, and 6s are auto wounds because of Knights of Sigilment.
Rolling everything.
Rolling everything. Oh.
Litany of Battle Battle.
That's right. Re-rolling everything. My bad.
Okay. Hitting on 4s. I'm glad
Yep. I mean, it was statistical, but now we're going to do even better.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, that's on a wound.
Got one more. Yep.
And
Perfect.
Well,
Deuce.
lightly wounding on 2s.
Lightly wounding. Thunderhammer's powers field is off. Okay.
Yes, that's 4.
4 of them. All right. So here's 3.
No saves.
I'll take. Oh yeah, AP -4. Nobody gets any saves. I'll take the neophyte for 1. That was 4 dead, right?
Yep.
Or 3. All right. They're gone. All right. I will get the dice, and the evil Templars will hit back. Okay. I'm gonna put all the attacks into this Terminator right here because everybody can see him. So here's the 4 from the sergeant with his combat blade. That is going to be 2 hits, 2 wounds, no AP.
Whoops.
All right, chain swords. Got that many hits. 4s, only 1 wound, AP -1.
So 3 of them.
Got it, no biggie at all.
Just sitting there with this storm shield. Hitting them back.
Indeed. Oh, and I was corrected off camera. There are no evil Templars. There's only confused Templars.
Yes.
All right, so there will be much repentance later and much.
It will be self-flagellation. Lots of it.
I believe you. I definitely believe you. Okay, it's
Wait, we're the Sons of Dorn. I have to break the pain glove out.
It's Xenos' turn next. Okay, so the adversary's turn was very short. Nothing doing up over here this turn. I rolled off camera to hit back against the Terminators. Only got one wound through and didn't do anything. The Terminator made his 2-up armor save. So that's actually the end of the Xenos turn. But we are going to hit back with the Thunderhammers, and the Litany's still going off. So 4's re-rolling. No shock assault this time.
Wounds. Oh, that's a bad one. Okay.
Auto wound, and you rolled it over there. Okay, so three auto wounds. That's 3 dead. So
Is it a
we'll,
morale thing?
not for these guys. So
Confused.
yep, that's the way I'm playing it. Like Templars aren't doing too well right now. Well, the confused Templars, but I think the confusion sufficiently explains that.
Yeah.
So, all right, there's that, and we'll come back with Templars movement phase. Maybe they can get into this room now and see what's going on in the teleportarium, and well, yeah, we'll just have to see. We'll be right back. Templars movement phase is over. We rolled the litany off camera. It was the same litany of hate again to reroll all failed hits in the fight phase, and it went off. We got a 3. So Torvast has moved over here. He's squeezed himself through that space, and then the Cyclone Missile Launcher Terminator has advanced, and so have these guys. They got good advance rolls, and so they're moving into this room. And as you can see, we've got the Death Jester in here. And as the Terminators come forward, they start twitching with their trigger fingers. He just cackles, and only in the way that Harlequins can, he speaks in verse, and he backflips through the portal. into the teleporter and zips away, bidding them to follow.
Yes, crap.
So that's what we have right here. Are you ready to just roll, finish these two guys with your Thunderhammers?
Yeah. So 4 attacks.
Okay.
3 rolling. Which I.
All right. 2 hits, that's all you need.
Yeah.
Just need 2s and they're gone. AP -4 because of the Assault Doctrine. Okay, that was enough. Wasn't pretty, but it was exactly enough. So these 2 guys are gone now. And this is where we stand at this point. So we will come back in a moment when the Templars figure out exactly what they would like to do. All right, guys, we're back now. So you can see the Templars have moved quite a long ways from over here. We just put a couple turns together because even though the echoing of the Death Jester's laughter is still going through the ship, it's fainter now, and they can hear the thudding of boots down over here, ceramite boots, down a ways away, but they are here in front of the teleporter now. And Torvast sees, as he examines it, that coordinates have been hardwired into this system. And in fact, in order for him to go anywhere else other than where the Xenos have hardwired it, would require a complete dismantling of the entire system. And he's not a tech marine, so he'd probably just use his Crozius, and we all know how that would work out. So he knows, he sees the coordinates, he's able to confer with his ship, and it is somewhere down on one of the moons nearby that orbit this planet, this small Imperial world. So what would we like to do?
Torvast gets on the box with him and says send a strike party. Those coordinates will fall through teleportarium.
Okay.
We're gonna see what happens.
So as you are preparing to go through the teleportarium, you get a call from the ship, and they say that they're unable to lock on to that location down there for some reason. There's a lot of dense jungle, and scans are not getting anywhere with them, and they're pretty sure if they send people down there through their teleporter, they're going to end up through trees, in rocks, through the ground. They don't think half of them would even make it.
Well, then you hear wham! Send the drop pods.
Roger that. So we're going to go through?
Yep.
Okay. We'll be back. The Templars arrive on the other side of the portal. And what they see before them is an Eldar, some kind of altar that they have, some alien technology whirling and swirling. The area is surrounded by high cliffs. These rocks, for game purposes, are impenetrable terrain. And for a heavily forested area. In the center down here is another portal. It's active. It's swirling warp energy and light coming from it. We have the Death Jester who we've been following, and we have the Troop Master right here. And then we have the Chaplain Dreadnought Baroness. And Torvast can see, even from here, that a lot of the lights on his casket are green. So he's been activated most of the way. He's not moving right now, and he's not responsive or sending comms or anything. But someone has started to activate him. It's unknown if it was the Harlequins, if it was a Tech Marine, we don't know. But this is our situation right here as we come down. We'll be back with Torvast's comments and possibly some from the Harlequins next. Okay, so we're back now, surveying this scene. Torvast looks to the sky and he sees drop pods incoming, but they're all off course. None of them are even close to this area. They're miles away. It'll take the Templars hours to hike through the thick jungle to get to this spot. Some kind of Eldar trickery is following the guidance systems on the pods, and all of them are just flying all over the valley away from here. The Troop Master kind of inclines his head towards you, and he looks a little miffed. Like, really? You thought that was gonna work? Kind of look that he gives you, although he has a permanent smile on his mask. You think that it's probably copied underneath in the same way. So in High Gothic, he says, "Welcome, Monkey. Glad you could come."
He's gonna feel anger aura on Torvast increased, and he looks over and he sees Baroness, and he's kind of taken aback for a second and just whispers. So he yells over, "Ancient One, awaken! Do your duty in the name of the Emperor."
The Troopmaster looks over at the Chaplain Dread, and he waves his finger back and forth like, no, tisk, tisk, tisk. He's like, you can have him, but only after we talk. And the Troopmaster says that, I believe we have a common enemy. Adept Grubel, the Machine Man. You know him?
What lies are you going to try to tell me now, Xenos?
And the Troopmaster says, I tell no lies. I also might not tell the truth. But I do believe that we have a common foe. This adept has stolen something from us. And we would like to, not ally, but work towards the same goal. Work in the same direction. What do you say?
Torvast is definitely like, he feels the hot-blooded anger that all Templars have. He's like, Grubel is my target. I know you can slip out of here if you get out of here before we kill you. So if I don't find you today, I'll find you later.
Well, the Harlequin does not seem to be concerned with threats. He's a peerless warrior. He's been around a long time, and he's heard many of these things before. He just says, well, where were you going to look? I know where he is, but it's difficult sometimes for my kind to get to certain places, even though we have our webways. We have our ways to get where we need to be. But I can tell you where he is.
You also said you might not lie, but you also might not tell the truth.
Make a deny the witch test.
Okay, but not a 3-up, right? Or 4.
No, it's you're using your Emperor's.
Oh yeah.
You're using the golden sphere, so you just make a deny the witch test.
Don't know what I gotta beat yet.
Nope. 9. We will be right back. With a roll of a 9, Torvast denies the psychic power, but it wasn't from the Harlequins. It was from the Tyranids. The Tyranids have ambushed them here. As the Gene Stealers crawl out of the ground and holes in the rocks, and Tyrannifex stomps through the trees, the Death Jester and the Troopmaster look genuinely surprised as they whip around and start looking for targets. So it is going to be your turn first, Templars, since you denied the psychic power from the Zoanthrope down here and are able to stop his smite from possibly killing one of your Terminators or maybe injuring brutally one of these guys. So it's your turn. The mission now, this portal is still active, and we need to get our big friend here online, and we all need to get back over here. This portal is relative. The Dreadnought will fit, even though it is a little bit small.
Is this portal active?
Yes, for now it is.
Okay.
All right, so we can have a think about what you want to do, and then we'll get some dice. All right, the Templars have fanned out. Torvast was able to get the drop because he denied the psychic power, and he knew they were coming. So what do we got going on here? We got an old-fashioned conga line of Terminators. Oldest trick in the book, right?
Sure. So Torvast just realizes he needs to get his brother, and they need to get out of here. So he is running as fast as he can to get to Torvast. And they've served their first company. They know tactics. So they're peeling off to hit this wave of Gene Stealers, and then they know that they can't let the Carnifex get engaged. And these two guys are going to engage the Carnifex.
Okay, engage with the crack missiles and the assault cannon?
Yes.
Okay, where do you want to start your shooting?
We'll do the Stormbolters into the Gene Stealers.
Oh, the Litany.
Oh yeah, Litany. Litany of Fate.
Litany of Fate, okay. I can't see that.
Failed.
A 1, okay. Rolled 3 1s for Litanies this game. Okay, fantastic.
A Stormbolters, where do you want to...
Right here?
There we go, okay. A Stormbolter shots into the Gene Stealers on 3s.
Ooh.
Oh.
Ooh.
God,
I guess they were surprised. You do notice, by the way, this is Hive Fleet Praetorian. These are the same Tyranids you fought on in the Voice of the Emperor campaign. So just a
It figures.
side note.
I didn't bring my bug spray. Okay, 4s. 1 wound, no AP.
5 of them vulnerable save. Fail. All right. 1 Gene Stealer is unable to dodge. All right.
Okay.
Great. What do we got next?
2 crack missiles into the Carnifex.
Into the Carnifex back here. All right.
3s.
Excellent.
2 hits.
That's better. Toughness 7.
Strength 8, I believe.
Okay.
So 3s.
3s. Ooh.
AP
2.
AP minus 2.
Yep. 2. So 5 up saves. I fail them both. All right. 2d6. They only have 8 wounds.
Oh,
10.
yes.
All right. Both missiles slam into the Carnifex. The assault cannon shots are wasted because they had the same target. But no. Well, actually, they're all individual units.
Oh, yeah.
So you can fire. Yeah.
In that case,
Individual units.
6 assault cannon rounds.
Got the Carnifex.
In there.
Into them?
I'm going to try to thin them out.
Okay, that makes sense. Hitting the Gene Stealers that are far away. Do you have 24-inch range? Should have it. Let's roll. We'll measure.
Yeah.
If you're not in range, we'll just have you shoot the other Gene Stealers.
3 hits.
All right, 4s again.
2 wounds, AP minus 1. That's it.
One Gene Stealer down. All right, we will measure and then get back to you guys. Okay, we measured, and these Gene Stealers were, in fact, within 24 inches, so one of them was slain. Now we've got 2 frag grenades from the Thunderhammer Stormshield Terminators going into the near Gene Stealers. We have 2d6 hit shots. Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hitting on 3s.
Wasn't it 8?
It was 8.
Okay,
Yeah.
good.
Did I say something different?
You said 7, but that's okay. You rolled the right number of dice, I believe.
And
There's that.
5s.
4s. Oh, 5s, you're right. Strength 3.
I wish.
One day.
Damn. 1 wound.
1. Does not dodge. All right. Gets lodged in his craw. All right. There's Gene Stealer removed. Okay. Any more shooting?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Don't want to forget about that. There's more.
I figured. No, there's no more shooting. I got to think about how I'm going to do my charges.
Okay. We'll be back. All right, guys. All the charges were pretty short, so we rolled off camera, and all of them made it by a lot. We did roll a double 1 at the beginning, but that Templar trait to reroll came through clutch. So Chaplain Torvast does not have any charges right now, but all these Terminators are in. So are you ready with your dice?
Yeah.
Okay.
So 6, we'll do the Thunderhammers.
Thunderhammer's first down here.
6 attacks.
All right. And we did not get the litany off,
No.
so 4s.
But it seems like if I spam Fury the first, it doesn't apply to all of them, right?
No. Yeah, it's going to be just one guy
Yeah, so
at
we're
this
not gonna
point.
do
Yep. Might want to save that for an impulse save as well.
Yeah.
Oh, that was
That's
pretty
2
good.
auto wounds.
Pretty good. Yep, Knights of Sigismund, fantastic.
And then 2s.
2s. 4. 4, 5 invulnerable saves.
Oh, God.
Gene Stealers didn't do so well with bolter rounds and frag grenades, but Thunderhammers, yeah, we can dodge that. Oh, all right. Sorry, everyone, for this camera work and spiky bits. There we go.
Okay.
What we got next?
We'll do the Power Sword from the Sergeant, so that's 4 attacks.
Okay.
Inline 3s.
All right. That's a good start.
Yep, and then 4s. 2 more at AP, 5 times. Ooh,
3 dead.
3.
All right, Sergeant does the work. I'll get them out in a minute.
Okay. And then we
2
have
left.
6 Power Fist attacks.
6 Power Fist attacks from the remaining.
On.
Ooh, only 2 hits. There's only 2 left.
I
So,
know.
2s.
Wounds.
Fail the saves. All right. You wipe the squad. All right. Although 5 Terminators should take down 7 Gene Stealers, but
Unless your Hammaners in there. Yeah.
that's
Well,
true.
they didn't whiff. You just roll 6. You roll 6s.
They dodged, man. They were lightning reflexes. Yeah, it was awesome. Okay. We'll remove the models, and we'll come back. Okay, the Tyranids movement phase is complete, and the Gene Stealers have advanced. They only got a 2 on their advance roll, so we still have a charge here. It's not too far, but it's failable. And then the Zoanthrope has floated up here. I also have advanced the Tyrannofex, and that's it. We're going to try to charge the Gene Stealers, but first we have Psychic phase, and then we also have the Talking phase. So as the Tyranids converge, the Death Jester and Troop Master are talking to each other very fast in their own tongue. You don't know what they're saying. And they look concerned. You see the Death Jester firing shots off with his weapon semi-randomly, just making the Tyranids dodge, making him duck for cover, trying to slow him down. And as you watch, he flips, uses his flip belt, he jumps, and he goes through the portal. And then you see the troop master do a backflip. That's his backflip. And then land on the portal as well, right at the foot of, right at the base of it, if I can get him to sit. And he switches back to High Gothic for a moment. And he looks at you and he says, "Seek out the haunters of the night, those that are in midnight clad who used to be your brothers." And he jumps through the portal and disappears. And this portal deactivates behind him. The swirling light disappears, and it's just a blank circle of Wraithbone. So the Harlequins appear to be gone for now, and it is time for the psychic phase. So we are going to have the Zoanthrope. It looks like it wants to target you. It looks at Torvast, and then you see it turn away and look towards the Chaplain Dreadnought. And so he's going to cast Smite. That's a 7. It goes off. You can attempt to deny the witch.
Yeah.
All right.
Gotta save my brother.
No. And even with the +1, last command point, because you do have +1, so you need, it's a 4-up. It's a 50-50.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's fine?
Yeah, he has 9 wounds.
Okay. All right. D3, 1. I rolled a 2.
Does he get his natural Templar?
Yeah. Yeah, he still gets his 5-up.
Ah.
Oh, he makes it. Okay. Next, Psychic Scream. So that goes off on a 10, and you used your deny. And so we have D3 additional mortal wounds on the Chaplain. That's 2 this time.
Chaplain Dreadnought, right?
Chaplain Dreadnought, yep. 2 5-ups.
Makes 1.
Makes 1. Okay, so he takes a wound. He's down to 8. All right, now there is no shooting because the Tyrannofex Advanced cannot fire its acid spray because it's a heavy weapon. And the Gene Stealers, again, they look towards you. And then you see something like turn their attention away, and they charge. They're going to charge the Terminators.
Okay.
So here's their roll. Come over here so we can see it better. Their charge, a 7. That is enough. Okay, we'll measure. We'll move in the Gene Stealers, and then we will have the fight phase. Tyranids have charged and piled in. I've attacked with the Gene Stealers. It was pathetic. There were only 4 wounds total. 1 on the Sergeant, 3 on the Assault Cannon. But what also happened, a Lictor melds up from under the underbrush and comes up before Torvast. And to Torvast's horror, if you look down at this, there is a chest plate of a Templar embedded in its chest. And you see that the name Cadrim is on it. The aggressor sergeant who was killed in the previous mission on a suicide mission that Torvast ordered. So the hive mind is after you. We'll do the Lictor's attacks in a moment, but first, attacks were made with Rending Claws. You have 3-up saves, 1 for your sergeant and 3 for your assault cannon.
Okay, on the sergeant. Save.
Saved, okay.
3 attacks on the assault cannon.
Takes a wound. All right, yeah, the Gene Stealers did very, very poorly on their rolls, but such is life. All right, we'll be back with the Lictor's attacks next. It is the Lictor's turn now. It has 3 attacks, hitting on 2s with its Rending Claws. That's 3 hits, strength 6, wounding on 3s. That's 2 wounds, no rending, no 6s there, so you only have AP -1, so it's 3s.
All right.
You take a wound.
6 up feeling okay.
Yep.
Yes!
Does it again for the 4th time. See that 3 right there? He's made 4 6s. Feel no pain. That's amazing. Okay, that's amazing. All right, hit him back.
Yep.
You're hitting on 3s because of that -1 to hit. Chameleonic skin.
That's what I think about that.
Okay, fair enough.
All right, 3s.
Thought you had a conniption.
Oh,
Oh boy.
that's a mortal wound and auto wound.
Okay.
So that's
AP?
AP -4.
Okay, so how much damage? Flat 3?
So he takes 4 wounds.
He takes 4. You, in your anger, how do you he only has 4 wounds, so.
I take like the feel no pain. I take the hit and it kind of bounces off my cheek and my shoulder. Just come back and like an uppercut straight to the chin.
Bam. You hit him right in the head and
And a
pulverize his
free
mind.
action, I reach and grab the rest.
So you can grab the breastplate as the body falls. It's fused in. You'd have to forcibly rip it out, but the creature is dead. You have slain it. So, excellent work. That is...
Oh, I gotta do my attacks back.
You do. You ready?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, power sword. Hitting on 3s. That's an auto wound. And 4s. 5 ups. 4 5 ups.
4 5 ups. Make 1. It's
Okay.
3 down. All right.
The assault cannon. On 4s. I'll take that.
All right.
And then... Nope.
Fail.
Another one.
Kills
and
one.
Then
Oh my word.
another
It's
3
killing me.
on, from the cyclone missile launch. Only 1 this time.
All right.
And then that's it.
So wounds. That's a dead one. Ah, man. So, guys, I know that I'm not really following the new rules for coherency in this, but it's kind of a special smaller unit mission. So I'm aware of the 9th edition rule for coherency, but the story trumps it for now.
Yeah.
We'll see. So, yeah, there goes that. The Gene Stealers whiffed utterly. I actually expected to take down at least one of your Terminators, maybe even 2, but lots of 1s and 2s and a bunch of garbage. So
For Wilson.
I guess he did. So it's your turn now.
Okay.
We'll see if the Tyranids can mount some kind of counterattack, because so far, Torvast and his crew have just decided they don't care about this, and they're over the hive mind. So we'll see what happens in the Templars' turn next. All right, we are back at the end of the Templars' movement phase. We've had some interesting decisions. I like these decisions that we've made. Brother Chaplain, can you walk us through exactly what's going on here? Why this Lictor's corpse is back on the battlefield?
Well, for one, Torvast is going after his mission to get his brother back.
Of course.
But as it was revealed that the Lictor got Brother Cadron, we're going to get him the rest of his back. This stain on our honor should not stand. So this Hammernator is going to get the breastplate back.
There we go. I like it. I like it a lot. So that Terminator is taking his entire turn to follow Torvast's order to dig the chest plate by hook or by crook, or by thunderhammer, out of the chest of the Lictor.
Oh, I should say for the record, we're not lightly wounding these guys.
That's fair. That's fair. All right, and the Cyclone missile launchers, I believe you said you wanted them going into the exocrine.
Yeah. And so
That's not an exocrine, that's a
It's a
Tyrannosaurus.
Tyrannosaurus.
Sorry. Yep.
it's a bunk.
Yep, a big one. Okay.
Litany, we're going to do Litany, Divine Protection is going to help. We're going to do Litany Fate again.
Okay.
Goes off.
Goes off. All right. He's feeling his oats now. He's feeling it after that Lictor. He's feeling some righteous rage.
Yeah. Okay, and we just roll straight to shooting phase if you want,
Yes, please.
because that's the only guy that can shoot.
Okay.
So we'll do the four storm bolters first.
All right.
Hitting on
Oh, hitting on that.
Yahtzee.
That'll do.
Daka.
We have,
Daka.
right? Right?
Watch all these failed wounds.
You need 6s.
You should tap T8.
Yeah.
It could happen again.
It could.
I got 1.
Yeah, pretty close. Closer than I expected. Pick up save. He's good.
Lots of 6s around.
Yep.
Here's where this needs to work. Okay, 2 crack missiles.
2 crack missiles. Oh, all right. No command points left.
Nope,
So
and 4s. Yes, 4s.
yes,
Yes.
there it is, and that's AP -2 on the crack missile. So I need a 5. I do not get it. D6 damage.
I'll take it.
4. Okay. He has 10 wounds remaining. He has, starts with 14. All right.
It's a big one.
We'll come back with the fight phase. On this alien world, amidst this Eldar and Xenos technology and an ambush by the Tyranids, Torvast approaches his brother, the Dreadnought, the Chaplain Dreadnought. What does he say when he comes up?
He gets down on one knee, puts his hand on it. It's like, I missed you, brother. It's time to rejoin the Crusade.
You flip the right switches, and the Dreadnought chassis turns on. And you hear a bellow of rage, because, as you imagine, the machine spirit's not happy to have been woken up partially by filthy aliens. And he's also, well, I think this would actually make him happier to find out he's in the middle of a fight. He doesn't even have to wait.
With his brothers.
Hey, that's correct. He looks down at you, and he says, "It's good to see you," in his giant Dreadnought megaphone voice. And without another word, he's going to turn next turn, and, well, he's already turning and looking at these guys and knows exactly what to do. All right, we'll be back with the Tyranid's turn next. Tyranid's movement phase is done. It was very short. The Neurothrope has moved right up to Torvast, which is strange for a Neurothrope. They're not known for, I guess you'd call it physical courage, although I don't know if that's actually what it is with the hive mind. But he moves up next to Torvast, and Torvast can feel the psychic energy starting to coalesce around its giant bug brain. And then the Tyrannofex has moved forward to confront these Terminators, and you know that it's going to be firing its acid spray and charging this turn. So, before we do that, we have the psychic phase. There will be a smite going into Torvast. I rolled a 9. Would you like to attempt to deny it?
Not that one.
Not that one?
No, whatever.
All right, D3 mortal wounds for 3. For 3, you only have 3 wounds left. 5 up, feel no pains against mortal wounds. Oh crap, Torvast is down. The psychic attack from the Neurothrope fells the Chaplain. So we can go ahead and you can pick up the die. But he is set down right there. And we are casting Psychic Scream now on the Chaplain Dreadnought. That's also a 9 that goes off. D3 more mortal wounds for 1. So he gets his... He makes it. Okay, so he sees Torvast go down, and if he wasn't already angry enough because he's a Chaplain Dreadnought, now he has an even better reason. So there's that. Now we'll move on to the Tyrannofex. Going to fire 2d6 auto-hitting shots for 4. Only 4 at the Cyclone Missile Launcher, the thing that hurt it. And it is wounding on 3s, gets strength 7. That's 3 at AP minus 1, D3 damage apiece.
3 ups.
Yep. Whew, he makes it. All right. All right, the Tyrannofex is going to charge. The Neurothrope is not. I'm going to charge the only this Terminator. A 3. I'm going to have to measure that. We measured. We used protractors. We called the FBI. Didn't make it. 1/4 inch. A 1/4 inch short. And so the Tyrannofex, Brother Torvast claims that he's limping from the crack missile hit. I'm okay with that. That's probably what happened. The big news, though, is that Torvast is down. Is he dead? We don't know. Was his mind melted by the Xenos psychic powers? We're going to find out next turn. The Templars are, I'm sure, going to have something to say about this, especially our newly awakened friend, Chaplain Dreadnought Baroness. Okay, we're here with the Templars. We're going to start the shooting phase. We've moved a little bit. As you might imagine, the Chaplain Dreadnought is coming over here to face the the Tyrannofex. And then these 3 have moved up. The 2 with Thunderhammers and Storm Shields are Torvast's bodyguards. They are unhappy, to say the least, about the latest turn of events over here. So, do you know where you'd like to start shooting?
Well, my rationale, or I was going to say, like, what's in Baroness's head right now is he's still kind of muddy, so he doesn't realize the Neurothrope was what did it. He just sees the biggest, baddest bug out there, and that's what he's running out full tilt on.
Makes sense.
But he is definitely going to drive by the Neurothrope because he wants to get up close and personal to this thing. So we'll start with him. We'll do 8 Stormbolter shots into the Neurothrope.
Okay.
Or you want to roll?
Sounds good. We'll do it over here.
Okay. Hitting on 2s. Then dreads are great. Oh yeah, no litanies this time. That's annoying. Oh wait, no, he can cast a litany. He can.
On his turn?
He's a chaplain.
Oh yeah, you're right. Okay.
Litany of battle.
Okay.
Oh, litany of hate goes off.
Goes off. Okay, on a 4.
Failed hits.
In the fight phase.
In the fight phase.
Yep. Okay.
Sadly not the shooting phase. Okay, 6 hits. Strength 4 or T4.
On
Neurothrope?
T4.
Okay, 4s. That's
3 wounds. I brought 0 dice over with me. So, let me...
right?
Say again?
3 up and roll.
3 pinballs. Yes. How many was it? 3?
Yeah.
Got him.
Okay. We'll roll these guys together. They're going to do frag grenades.
Okay.
So 2d6, 7. That's respectable.
Yep, it is 5s.
Yes. Well, hitting on 3s.
Oh, that's right. You gotta hit first. Yep.
And
Now
then-
5s.
No 5s. 2 wounds. Takes a wound.
Takes a wound. Okay, it's down to 4.
Okay,
It's down to 4.
the sergeant is going to turn around with his Stormbolter and aim at the Naruto as well.
Okay, sergeant with the power sword.
Yep.
All right.
On 3s. And 4s. 1 wound.
Got it. All right.
Okay. We'll go over to the Cyclone Missile Launcher. He'll do his Stormbolters into the Naruto as well.
Okay.
On 3s.
There's that other one. 1. Okay.
Yep. And 2 wounds.
There's my first save. And there's my second one. Those 3 up invulnerable saves.
Yeah.
Dirty, dirty, dirty. All right.
He'll fire his 2 crack missiles at the
Train effects. All right. Cool.
1 3s. 1.
4s to wounds.
No
No.
points.
No. Okay.
And then the assault cannon.
Got it.
We'll shoot the terrain effects
Okay.
on 3s. Not my best shooting thing.
Nope. Winning on 5s though.
1 wound.
AP minus 1. Make the save. Its hide is proof against that. Okay.
Okay.
Charge phase.
Lots of charges.
Okay.
Uh,
Get them in.
we'll charge. We'll go ahead. These guys are going to charge you.
Yeah, they're unfailable, and I have no Overwatch.
I need to have a think of who I'm going to have in charge first, because I figure.
There will be Overwatch.
Yes.
It's kind of a thematic Overwatch. I have 0 command points, and I also have infinite command points as the DM. So I will be firing Overwatch with the Turrigon. So, or the Terran effects. I don't know where my brain's at. So yeah, we will have a think, and we'll be back.
Okay.
Okay, it's been decided. The sergeant with the power sword, brave first company champion, is going to charge the Terran effects first. I rolled a 2d6. I got a 5, so 5 auto hits. Wounding on 3s. That is 5 wounds. AP minus 1. D3 damage apiece.
3 ups.
All right.
Fails.
Fails 1. 2 damage.
He gets his own. 1 wound.
Can't buy one. Can't buy one this game. All right.
And yeah, Baroness.
So close.
And now they
I got
can't fire
Torvast
the
though.
launch. I mean, Baroness.
Oh
is
yeah,
in.
he's in. Just scoot him over.
Yeah. So I need to try to make the other ones. The Cyclone Missile Launcher.
Into the Terran effects?
Yep.
Okay. 5, that'll do it. And the assault cannon.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, you just did your reroll, because why not?
Yeah. And then the assault
That's-
cannon.
Might as well.
Oh yeah.
Totally in. Use those chapter traits.
Yep.
All right.
I gotta get some dice ready.
That sounds awesome. The Templars have, of course, decided to start with the Chaplain Dreadnought. How many attacks do we have?
5 attacks.
5 attacks, hitting on 2s.
Yep.
All right. And re-rolling 1s.
No, re-rolling everything because he got his litany off.
Mm.
Which, yeah, he's still re-rolling 1s anyway. But they all hit.
Okay.
That's an auto wound.
All right.
And then wounding on 3s, right?
Toughness 8.
Yeah. Strength 12 plus 1 for iconic 8, so 13. Yeah.
Okay.
3s.
Ooh.
Only 2 wounds.
2 wounds. AP?
Minus 4.
Okay, no save.
All right.
2d6 damage?
Flat 3. No, flat 3 damage.
Flat 3? Okay. I have 4 wounds remaining
Okay.
on him. So now I get to go next. So
No,
I...
wait, I charged. Everything.
Oh yeah, they all charged. I don't know what I'm thinking. I'm crazy. Yep. Go for it.
Okay. We'll do the... Well, we'll roll all the power fits together.
Okay.
From the Cyclone Missile Launcher and the Assault Cannon.
Sounds good.
So 4s rerolling everything. Those are 2 auto wounds.
All right.
I'll take it. That's 5. Well, I got. Hold on, I gotta reroll these.
Okay.
And then they are, because they're in the same. So Icon of Fate works if they're in these combat with the same unit as the Chaplain Dreadnought. They get +1 to their strength.
Okay.
So their strength 9.
All right. So they wound on 3s.
It's still wound. Still wound. That's a cool thing though. Okay.
It is cool.
3 wounds, AP minus 4.
Okay. Roll your 3d3. He's dead. Does he freak out? He does not freak out. The Terran effects is taken down. You ready for the Neurothrope?
Yep.
I recommend you kill him.
Yeah.
Something very bad's gonna happen if you don't.
We'll see. At least they're rerolling everything, but there's 3 angles. Okay. 4s rerolling everything. That's an auto wound. And that's that. And 2s. 4 wounds.
All right, I can take 1 because I have 4 wounds left. I take 1.
Oh.
I take 1. Oh man, this is gonna be interesting. Okay, well, I'll attack back with it. Not that it matters. I fail. Okay, my one attack. All right. So I have 5 wounds, so I actually have 2 left now, but that's okay. Doesn't matter with the Thunderhammers, he's dead or not. So this is very interesting because Torvast is down, and the Hive Mind is trying to kill him. So what's gonna happen this turn? The Neurothrope falls out of combat, and he's going to try to perform a coup de grace on the Chaplain. Now, the way this is going to work, I'm going to get 1 smite, and if I pass it, I'm going to do mortal wounds. You'll get to make your saves. But this is going to, if he gets it off here, we're going to have to roll to see if Torvast dies. So, the smite. Wait, I need to check if the Neurothropes... No, they don't have an inbuilt. I need to look at their rules. I don't think they have an inbuilt for that. We check the rules, and Neurothropes have an ability that says that they, or any Zoanthrope unit, which the Neurothrope has both the Neurothrope and Zoanthrope keywords, anyone can re-roll a 1 in a psychic test. It goes off. Okay. Nope. That's 3. Make your rolls for... See what happens. All right.
The Emperor?
For the Emperor.
Oh, that's
all right. So you resist 1. We will be back with a roll for Torvast next. We're back with the roll. So Chaplain Torvast has leadership 10. He has to take a leadership test, and he adds 2 to it. And you also have the sphere with you from Voice of the Emperor. I'm okay with that negating 1 of them.
Okay.
So if you roll a 10, 11, or 12 on 2 dice, he's dead. Anything less than that, any single digit, he's alive. Here's our roll. Torvast manages to survive. The Templars are able to subdue the Neurothrope. It's by itself now. The jungle is strangely silent. It used kind of the last of its psychic power to try and kill Torvast, and it failed. And so it's smashed to pieces by the bodyguard. The Templars... bloodied. They pick up Torvast. Does the Chaplain Dread, does he have anything to say about this?
He walks over and they go to pick him up. He's like, no, he's my brother. And he picks up in his giant freaking Dreadnought claws and carries Torvast out.
Roger that. The Terminators spread out in an escort formation around the Chaplain Dreadnought as he carries Torvast back to the portal. They get back to the ship and find that everything is back to normal. There's a very confused crew waiting for them in the teleportarium. Actually, bolters are drawn, weapons are raised as they walk through, but they quickly determine that fighting, or that Brother Baronast is not in any mood to talk at this time. And Chaplain Torvast is taken straight to the apothecarium. So that is the end of this one-off. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and we will definitely be back with more adventures of Chaplain Torvast and his crusade, and the Tyranids, and now the Harlequins, and also the Night Lords. We'll see you guys soon.